Consider a quiet evening, perhaps around a table with people you care about. A story is being told, a memory recounted, maybe a detail slightly skewed, or an opinion offered that isn't quite aligned with what you know to be precisely true. Your mind might instantly form the correction, the precise fact, the alternative perspective. You feel the urge, a small impulse, to interject, to gently course-correct the narrative, to introduce a clearer, more accurate light. But then a flicker of something else takes hold. You notice the comfort in the speaker's voice, the ease in the listener's faces, the simple joy of connection. And in that very moment, a different path opens, the path of silence. The precise truth, the minor inaccuracy, recedes. The larger truth, that of connection and peace, prevails. This subtle, often unacknowledged choice is at the very heart of Stoic wisdom regarding speech. It's not about dishonesty, not about withholding vital information, but about profound discernment. It's about understanding that not every truth, however accurate, needs to be uttered. The Stoics knew this deeply. Sometimes silence serves virtue far better than expression. It's about knowing when to speak, yes, but crucially, when not to speak. For the Stoics, the practice of silence isn't a deficiency, it's a profound act of strength and wisdom. It aligns perfectly with their four cardinal virtues, serving as a powerful demonstration of self-mastery. Think first of wisdom. Wisdom isn't just about accumulating knowledge, but about applying it skillfully, knowing what is appropriate and beneficial. A wise person discerns not only the truth of a matter, but also the impact of uttering that truth. They ask, is this true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Is it helpful? Often a truth might be undeniably factual, yet utterly unkind, unnecessary, or unhelpful in a given moment. The wise individual holds that truth not as a weapon to deploy, but as an insight to be carefully managed or even withheld. Then consider justice. While we often think of justice in terms of actions, it extends to our words too. Is it just to inflict discomfort, embarrassment, or pain with a truth that serves no greater good? Is it just to undermine someone's confidence or peace of mind merely to assert your own factual superiority? Silence in this context can be an act of profound justice, preserving harmony and respect, and refraining from causing undue harm. Next, courage. It takes courage to speak up when injustice is present or when a vital truth must be spoken. But it takes a different, often rarer kind of courage to remain silent when every impulse within you yearns to correct, to defend, to retort, or to boast. It takes courage to let a small slight pass, to allow another to hold a slightly flawed view without immediate correction, to resist the urge to fill every conversational void with your own thoughts. This isn't cowardice, it's the strength to master oneself, to prioritize inner peace and external harmony over proving a point or feeding an ego. And finally, temperance. This is the virtue of moderation and self-control. It's about restraining our impulses, including the impulse to speak. An unbridled tongue can be a source of endless trouble, not just for others, but for ourselves. Temperance in speech means choosing our words carefully, or choosing no words at all, ensuring that what we say, if anything, is deliberate, measured, and purposeful. It means understanding that sometimes the most eloquent statement is no statement at all. Think about the common traps we fall into. Gossip, for instance. We might know a truth about someone, a detail that is objectively factual. But what purpose does sharing it serve? It erodes trust, damages reputations, and pollutes the conversational space. A Stoic would recognize this as an act of injustice and intemperance. The choice to remain silent, to let that truth die with you, is a powerful exercise in virtue. Or consider unsolicited advice. We might genuinely believe we possess a truth that could help someone,
But if it hasn't been sought, if the ground isn't fertile for it, offering it can be perceived as judgmental, intrusive, or dismissive of another's agency. Silence here shows respect for another's journey and their capacity to find their own way. Even in the face of an insult or criticism, our instinct is often to retort, to defend, to unleash our own truths in retaliation. But Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, understood the power of non-engagement. To meet hostility with silence is not weakness. It is a profound act of self-possession. You refuse to let another's words dictate your inner state. You deny them the power to disturb your tranquility. The Stoic aim isn't to be secretive or dishonest, but profoundly intentional. They understood that words once spoken cannot be retrieved. They ripple outwards, creating consequences we may not foresee. Silence, on the other hand, is a space of potential. It allows for reflection, for clarity, and often for problems to resolve themselves without our intervention. It allows us to guard our inner citadel, maintaining our peace regardless of external provocations. So, the next time you feel that impulse to correct, to opine, to share a truth that might serve no higher purpose than your own need to be heard or to be right, pause. Ask yourself, is this true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Is it helpful? And if the answer to any of those questions suggests a pause, consider the profound strength and virtue found in leaving things unsaid. For a Stoic, not every truth needs speaking. Sometimes the most powerful and virtuous statement we can make is simply the quiet wisdom of our silence. What are your thoughts on this? Have you found moments in your life where silence proved more powerful than words? Share your reflections in the comments below. If this discussion resonated with you, consider subscribing for more explorations into ancient wisdom for modern life. Until next time, may your path be clear and your silence be wise.